What is better than sex? Sleeping all the way through the night. I can't remember the last time I did that, at least 5 years now since I did. Me too, I would say freshman year of college is the last time for me. So 7 years now. Taking your boots/shoes off after a long day of work. And socks. Pants. Laughing your ass off with someone you love. Snuggling with someone you genuinely believes gives a shit about you. Not just hugs. Snuggle. I wish I had a BF to snuggle with. You'll find your Barton Fink, my young friend. Getting the stud buffle in a Lego game. True GD. True believer. Getting out of plans you made, edit. Thank you for the awards. Kind strangers. The introvert in me loves this answer. Being happy. Waking up, only after sleeping a short time, but the feeling you've been asleep for hours. No, that's awful, cause then it's like Jumanji, and you need to consult 2 clocks as you run around thinking, what day is it? What? Cocaine. The only correct reply I've seen so far. Thanks homie. Want a bump? Sex when you're in love with each other. Duck yeah. RTX 3090. Oh baby. Getting me a chubby here. Fruit cups. If only they had fruit cup bowls. Quality time with the boys. Absolutely. Cheesecake. A really good book. Strike chords. Massages. Being loved. Slams booked like that's ever gonna happen. I believe in you, man. Half-Life 3. I see you are a man of culture as well. Want to have sex? No, I'm eating cheesecake. How about after you eat cheesecake? I can't'll be full from all of this cheesecake. Anticipation of sex. That's basically my life. Will T65 Turbo eventually have sex? Find out next week. On Dragon Ball Z. A 1946 Dodge fire truck. Nothing is better than owning your own fire truck. Waking up after a full night's sleep, only realizing you just slept for just 2 hours or so, and then go back to sleep. Is there anything better than pussy? Yes. A really good book. / Bo Burnham. Thank you for bringing back Vine for a moment. Popping a cyst/ingrown hair. Duck, that feels so good. I'm willing to go through the week's worth of pain just to feel it pop. When the electricity turns on after it was shut off for a long time. I super get this. Having someone care about you, I'd assume. Q-tip in the ear. I'm asexual, so everything considered to be above a no is better than sex. A hulking meal of impressive quality after not eating for 48 or more hours. It was one of the best experiences of my life while I was eating. Then I got violently sick because I didn't eat for 2 days before consuming the most prodigious dinner of my life. Had my ducking cake. Thank you. I knew my cake day was approaching, but I honestly thought it was later in the month, so now I'm a bit let down. I was going to try and actually post something clever, but that would depend on me being clever and investing the time. I suppose there's always next year, hopefully. To be honest, a lot of things. Sex used to be all I thought about, but it's not as cut and dry as some may have you believe. Sex, just like most things in life, takes work and effort. Pizza, on the other hand, I can get delivered, and the most work I have to put in is taking my pants off and waddling over to the bed. I guess that could be the case for some sex too. You know what they say though, sex is like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. Apostrophe. Shrek. Agreed. Shrek is love. Better than the actual FAP? The comments beneath on Pornhub. Self-worth and inner peace. I guess you never heard of a cake called Better Than Sex, and I agree it's right up there. Using my poop knife. I'll bring the fork you. Our Lord Cthulhu. Money and shopping. Eating. Getting a shower thought past the auto moderator. PSSST just sneak in other subreddits. Like I wonder what conspiracy is behind the fact they don't give you the correct numbers of pegs in a light bright to make the clown on the box. Fresh sheets. Dogs, just in general, they're very good. Rest in peace Charles Barkley. 9-17-20 best dog I have ever had the pleasure of sharing my life with. A hot shower on a cold morning. No, cause then you gotta face the fact you have to get out sometime. Until you have to come out of the shower and think of the best tactic to regain heat by having a big ass towel right by the shower when you get out. The perfect temperature bite of your favorite foods. Taking a shit. You can have mine. Hearing the words, "You were right or I should have listened to you." A joint, responsibly ashed and extinguished, shared with your love at the top of Buff Pass in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Wind liquid liner that goes on perfectly and is even on the first try, making the people you love laugh until they almost pee their pants. A long, hot shower on a cold winter day, the smell of lilacs blooming in the beginning of springtime, seeing your dog wag his tail almost furiously when you get home from a crap day at work, clean socks, clean hair and clean sheets. Sleeping in clean and fresh bed sheets. I mean, I'm asexual, so probably most stuff. More sex. Unconditional love and acceptance from anyone. Movies, food, money, 90% of things. Sounds like you've had some pretty miserable sex, friend. Wow, you must have had lots of mega big good sex with over 11 people. Memes. Thank you Mr. It's Big Dick for the wonderful question. Getting home after a night out drinking. Get your shoes off and jumping into bed getting all cozy and snuggly. Wank. Food. Those vibrating back massing things never let me down. Or a really good full body stretch. A good night's sleep. Sliced bread. Nothing will ever be better. Going to bed after a good day with people who love you. Or sitting in the living room at night after a get together. Food. TFW, you have a really bad stomachache and you start feeling it go away. A good head massage. Tried it. My hair is too loud. When I walk through the door and my dog is super pumped to see me. To crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And to hear the lamentations of their women. Have an upvote on behalf of my husband. Lol. Seeing original /askReddit questions. Though, like how many Barney the dinosaurs do you think you could take out with a Louisville slugger? They are quite padded, so would need a good hit. I reckon if they all came at me at once 3 would do it. So probably only 2. Waking up before the alarm and realizing you got an hour more to doze off. Taking off ski boots after a day on the slopes. Post-sex sleep. I sleep on my sex post too. It's great. Is it tapered? When you go to the salon and the hairdresser really uses their nails to wash your hair. You referring to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara? A really good book. Pho in cold day, no contest. Imagine it's freezing out and you arrive at a pho restaurant. A bowl of hot pho with the broth filled to the edge of the bowl. Then you add the spouts, basil, squeeze the lime juice, and the mad some chili oil to that bitch. Fill your spoon with noodles, and then simmer some brother in there as well. Slap that bitch up, and eat some beefy flanks with a generous amount of fat, and maybe some brisket or tendons. Whatever. I never had a bad pho experience. Oh, and never forgo that spring roll as well. I've heard heroin, but I haven't tried it. A two-faced mascara. More sex. Oral sex is not sex. Bill Clinton has a Reddit account. A home-cooked meal. Love. Chocolate cake. Knowing you won't be tied down for 18 years. Feelings of accomplishment. A nice shower after a long day. You just get to decompress as the water goes over. Best feeling ever. Have you ever showered stoned in the dark? OMG. Being so rich you can spend all your money on big cartons of goldfish and people will think of you as a cool kid growing up. More sex. Coming into money, promotion, inheritance, investment profit, then celebrating with sex. Two sexes. It's the greatest thing in the world, except for an SMLT, a mutton, lettuce and tomato sandwich, where the mutton is nice and lean, and the tomato is ripe. They are so perky, I love that. Revenge. Fibamagee's white peppercorn pouting. Getting greeted by your dog. My 600-pound life. Getting to play Call of Duty Zombies with your friends. 2 sex. Taking a huge shit in your own toilet after holding it in all day. The smoke afterwards. Tetris 99 win. Cuddling. Getting your goddamn shit together. That being said, I've never experienced data. Morphine. Bacon. Getting a imposter win in Among Us or finding the imposter. Probably a good number of various drugs. Class being cancelled and going back to sleep. Telling your boss to go suck a fat dick. When the Mark falls asleep after and I steal his money. Getting out of a big exam/long day of lectures on a Friday, exhausted as duck and sleep deprived with most your joints aching. Taking a shower, wearing polar pajamas, laying on sofa near the radiator with a cup of tea. Falling asleep as you watch your favorite streamer/favorite games tournament/some YouTube stuff. Duck me man. When and why the duck did I graduate? Watching your child succeed at something thief worked their asses off on. 2 sex. Binging on couple of food items you've been craving for after a cut period. Meditating. Getting platinum. Well, I mean, I haven't ever got platinum. Neither have most Redditors. But most Redditors haven't had sex either. Taking off your bra when you come home. When I release my ladies from boob jail, everything feels so much better. Soul-bearing conversations. 99.9% of my daily conversations are full of topical shallow bullshit. I actually avoid water cooler conversations at all costs. When someone admits to me a deep, dark secret that gives me a glimpse of their imperfections or what makes them tick, I'm motivated to share alike, or just to listen and try my best to understand. It is such a satisfying honor to form relationships with people who are willing to trust and to share deeply. A really good book. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.